What's the deal? All right, that's our stream. Good night, everybody. Be wild, right? If I just opened up. All right, just like that, another Asian session in the books. Peace. Yeah, I'll be tight as hell for sitting here for an hour to wait. Wait for this to open. One of these days. Y'all ain't get that 15 plus 1? Good night. Oh, shit. I'm in a good mood tonight. I'm always in a good mood. But I'm also in a good mood tonight. In addition to always. Day number 22,486 of good mood. Man, I didn't see you from last London session. Not talking about me. Let's by now. Well, let's not. You can. The way it's moving, you'd probably be correct. All right. Interesting how the daily closed, right? At a support here. So today we might see a bit of range in general. You might see the thing is, what happens typically when you drive and close right at a support, no matter what time frame, like if the candle closes right at it, typically the next candle is the decision candle, right? So if we follow that logic, the decision candle is typically not the drive, right? That's the candle that gives us indications. So now that we've closed over here, typically you'll see one of three things. You'll either see this, right? You'll see this, or you'll see this, or you'll see this. Like, this is how the daily should technically go. One of these three, not all three, one of these three, right? It's got to make a decision, whether it's coming back up, whether we're holding support, but we don't know if we're driving back up or down yet, or we broke the lows and we're looking for a top wick and continuation down to fill the range down here. So that typically is what happens on every time frame. When you hit a support or a resistance, you'll start seeing a candle start looking to make a decision. And then even smaller time frames, you'll start seeing that this and this in between here is a range, and the market will play around. And you're like, how do you have a zone right through the middle of your range? Because on the higher time frame, we are making a decision. So typically that's how it doesn't always have to do this, but if you pay attention, I had a reel or a post on IG a little while ago. Yeah, and this is the gladiator candle right there, but the one that breaks us out, right? So I had a, well, never mind, I forgot what I was gonna say. You threw me off. I had a Joe Biden moment for a second. Well, you know the thing. God damn it, you guys know the thing. All men are, wait, you know the thing. Sleepy wicks? No sleepy wicks. Just candle reading wicks. Profit wicks. Go Trump. True. Bring back mean tweets. All right, let's mark some things up. So you see how the daily closed? We closed bearish, but as a support. I don't know if I'm expecting a drive or a rejection to come up. For now, we have the 4-hour candles closing bullish. We have less than an hour in this, unless we start flipping with a quickness. I'm gonna look for this 4-hour to close bullish and see if we can continue up. Ooh, the ranges are massive. Yes, sir. These are big ranges. After a move like this, we can drop down time frames. It'll fill all these time frames. Okay, let's do this. This is solid. Let's do this. Yeah. At this point, I believe we are going to continue up here. The tough part is the previous 30 here closed with, and the previous hourly actually closed with no top wick. So I believe we're going to spend some time making this little range here, right? Well, it's doing that right now. It's got to create a support. We have to establish the fact that we're going to stay above here. So it's done that now. It's made a top wick first. Let me see. Okay, so I won't have a position here off the 5, but off the 15 or 30, ideally off the 30, if we can stay above 2010.3, then, and if this is the 30-minute candle, then I'm looking for a bottom wick on the next candle, right? And an entry on the flip, as long as we stay above here, right? Then I'm looking for this. We might get an entry on a bottom wick here because I'll look for it to do this. You get the point. So let's see if we can respect 2010 as a support. Because at that point, right, with all this bullish momentum, and if we were gonna come back down, then you're gonna see the smaller time frame start breaking supports. But if we're gonna hold support here, right, if we're gonna attempt to come down here, but stay above 23.8, then that tells me, hey, you know, that's our first indication we're holding support. Maybe it's not gonna come back down. Maybe this is just a pullback for the drive up. So let's see it try to come down and fail. If it doesn't fail and continues down, then we'll be looking for some structure on the smaller time frame that does this, right? Oh, whoops. That kind of brings us down here and then gives us this wick to continue down. So let's see what it's going to do. I think it's a bit early to say where we're headed, but it is very important where we are in the markets. Not really when, but where we are right now. It's important. And then we need to wait for when. We need to get the timing right. New proven entry method: throw away your chair and install a toilet where you sit. Now you never miss a good entry. Thank me later. Why'd you miss today's trade? Was that you in the morning? Yo, this is too loud. I got the fucking Cavs and the Bucks on TV. With the bottom wick tap 0809 minimum, then drive to the next resistance. I think we were already tapped 0809 here. I think I'm gonna need to Go back in time. Yeah, we close above there. This is these wicks. This wick. This strong rejection. We close at 2010. I'm not coming. I'm not expecting. I'm gonna expect it around here, 2009, 2009.5, that area. If we get 095, 097, I'll take a buy as long as we hold support at 2010.3. Right? As long as we close above 2010.3 and maintain above there. Because look, we just tried, right? We just tried coming down. The 15's closed here. 15 closed above. Now, if it was a 30, maybe a bottom wick is okay with me, but let's see. There's a chance we come up here. Let's see, can we come down to 2009? We come down 095, 097 and flip, I'll take buys off the 15. Off the 15 flip here. We need to come down here and tap these areas. That last hourly closure is ugly though, right? Tap this area on the dot, right? 9.9. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for the 30 here. I'm like, this could come up and drive. I'm just not as confident in it. $6.3. If the 30 can close here in 13 minutes. Yeah, that might be it. That might be the drive. But I'm gonna wait a minute. Maybe if we can get a 5 closure above, I mean a 5 bullish closure, then I'll take it. I really want this off the 30. Didn't quite get as low as we wanted, but I just want this 30 close. Or a 5-minute bullish, and then a bottom wick again. And then we'll take the flip. Two minutes here, probably drive up. What's the rebreak of the hourly high here? Oh, that's small. That's basically 10. Let me in the Zoom. Sorry, I forget about you guys. Not on purpose. Been told it 3 times since you started talking. Don't know what's in this British water. Well, that's some shit you do and don't tell nobody. People got like, people always want to share the weirdest shit online. Check out the shape of my ravioli. It looks like fucking Jesus. Like, who cares? Yeah, I like the weather conversation better. All right, 5 minutes closing, bullish above here. If we can re-break the low one more time, that'd be great. I'm currently looking for the reaction of this 30-minute candle here to 2010-3 and where this candle will close at the moment. Ideally, we re-break the lows that we've already made. Because at that point, we break the highs, I'll be in. And ideally, it happens on the next 30 as the opening of the candle. At the opening of the candle, we break it and then flip bullish. You must have forgotten the trades take. Ah, this damn pretzel of mine, it barely works. I must have forgotten. I think it's a devious disease. Like, I think it's contagious within the devious community. How could I forget? Must have forgotten. Why? Horseradish time. You know, chat, to create the illusion that I'm in a stadium, I just have like an hour video of people giving a standing ovation on TV, and they're just standing clapping. And every time I look up, it feels like I'm on stage and they're all clapping for me. And then I look back down. Then I look up and it's just on repeat for an hour. They're standing, all looking. Thank you, thank you. Have a seat. Encore. Do you want more? Flex for the volume. All right, everybody, let's do this on the count of 3. If you have kids sleeping, turn down your volume because we are gonna flex. All right, chat, let's flex a little. All right, we got the flex in. It's important. It's important. A little flexing never hurt nobody. Matter of fact, it's good for you. Okay. It'll be interesting how we close here. Woke the whole house up. I gave you a warning. So much pressure creating the bottom wick. What do you mean? On a weekly? I'm just concentrating where we can go in the next 2 hours. Truly drive down or truly drive up does like, I don't know what that matters. I mean, what that means. Like this morning where we're truly driving down, right? And we're very bearish on the daily. Not stopping me from looking for these buys. Just got to set up. Look like a celestial being. Yeah. Holy wicks. You know the deal. It's like in general, the monthly we spent most time creating bottom wick. I don't understand why we drove down so hard without creating a steeper top wick to grab liquidity and then drive. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, we have wicks here on the dailies, the weeklies. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm just trying to focus on this little piece right here. Do you think we'll compensate for the daily 2 days ago? I mean, at some point, but like, why do you care right now? Like, it's irrelevant. You're planned for right now. Like, that has nothing to do with right now. You're taking up precious time for planning this session, you know, and you're using like shit that's irrelevant at the moment. Planning to swing a massive buy, then just fucking take a buy right here and don't look at it till fucking August. If you're swinging it, like, let's take a buy. Thirty's closing here. All right, let's look at the 30. It's respecting the most recent, but it is closing bearish. And if we don't make a bottom wick and we break the previous 30 high, that's your hourly flip, right? That's the hourly flip bullish. But if it flips bullish and doesn't drive here without making a bottom wick on a 30, which it's doing right now, then anytime it re-breaks the lows, we're going to be in a position. So I'm not saying it's going to do this. I'm not saying this is what it must do. I'm telling you, if it comes up here and flips the hourly bullish and breaks the hourly highs and then says fuck off and heads back down and flips, I'll take the flip, or I'll take the break of the lows. Yeah, the flip. If it does that. What I do want to see is, what do we respect here? What is this off of right now? 2010. Is it 2010? I thought it was 2007. This area. Yeah, I think this area has to be lower. I forgot what time frame I did it off of. No, 7 we have, then we have 09. Yeah, that makes more sense. This actually makes more sense for us, to be honest, on this time frame. Yeah, I'm not taking any positions here. This is the flip and drive down, that's fine. I'm a little thrown off here. Yeah, I think this would make more sense. It's the meaning of life. Survival. Did bro just reference a UK song when saying I don't know? What they ask in the interview room, I don't know. How's your hair? Fuck. I don't even know what's it.
What a stupid question that is.
Do you wash your hair in chip fat?
What a stupid question that is.
If you name your child Take Profit, would you make money every time you smack him?
What a stupid question that is.
It's crazy. Watch that in holy water. Where's the bandana? Thought you were going to rob a store. It'd be wild if I traded like that. Where did I have that level off of? Why did I have a level 2010? Does anybody remember why I marked that off? Was it this? Was it the 15 here? Yeah, I think that was it. Yeah. Interesting. Just cut out the nose. There's one streamer who trades live with a ski mask, and the Zoom all has ski masks. Why? Like, why? Damn. I don't even have a button for that kind of shit.
Stop it. Get some help.
No clue, but he's good at what he does. Don has said it, and so have other people, but I want to know what book. I have no idea what you're talking about. Said what? I don't know. Moving average would be a good name for a kid. Yeah. Name him Slow-Mo. Slow Motion Johnson. That's a wild name. No, I thought yesterday Campbell flipped the 2055 top wick first before doing anything, Wicks, because there was no steep top wick. Yeah, I mean, the market does what it does. Just have to be prepared. Don't base what you're doing on your, on your thinking, but see what's going on, right? Let it happen. Possibility of a monthly flip. It's possible. We're only half the month away. And we honestly, we've made, relatively to the month, we've made a small wick, right? Only 200 pips, small top wick. But at the moment, Like, I would need to see some strong indication that we're starting to turn around. We'd need to see a weekly start closing bullish here. And for now, we've broken the previous weekly low. So I don't know what to tell you unless we just start pushing up. This week's going to be key, and it'll tell you if we'll flip on the monthly, because it'll either close respecting support, or at which point we'll still have a chance to come back up, or it'll break down. Like, you can't predict. Like, how are you going to predict what the monthly is going to do in the next 2 weeks? I'm over here trying to, you know, with the high degree of probability, predict the next candle. Talking about weeks ahead. You know what I mean? Like, let's, like, I can't jump over myself. You know what I mean? There's a limit to what we do. I have expectations for things, right? But like, what is it gonna do then? What is it like? I'm not fucking Nostradamus. I'm going based off the information I've printed right now, and the info we have printed right now says we're approaching a weekly support. It's gonna matter how this weekly closes. Even though bro just told someone to swing trade until August, someone said they need to get in buys and they're itching to get in a swing. Markets are going to come back up and retest all-time highs. So, if you're swinging, I mean, I'm sure you can find a better position, right? Wait for the weekly to actually close bullish. But, Nostradamus. Hi, beautiful. How are you? Can I have a hug? That's it? That's all you got? That's all you got? There you go. Thought she was talking to me for a sec. Crazy. What did you just do? What did you give it? You said number one? We're number one, right? All right. Go ahead. Hold on, chat. Give me 1 sec. Let me bring the kids back. What do you mean I can't return her without a receipt? Oh. I'm stuck with a chat. Your kids ever question what you're looking at? No, they all know I'm trading. Wix, do you wash your hair with chip fat? I mean,
think about that. That's just dumb.
low-key yoked. Yeah. Any advice on staying disciplined and patient during trading? Consider myself a scalper day trader. I always want to jump into trades early. When are you going to get sick and tired of your own shit, man? Huh? How long are you going to keep doing this, Parker? Wash your hair with fry pan. No, I got this weird shit. Like, I don't know if you guys ever heard of it. It's called water. Got this thing called water and shampoo. I don't know if you guys heard of it yet, though. This is a new thing. They use this shit out west. In the civilized world. It'll get to you guys soon. You'll find out about it. One day, Charlie. One day. Wix, do you do you smoke? Nope. What you talk about, Willis? Nope. Never smoke. Tyler, no, I don't code. Did you take a trade? No. Oh, my bad. I forgot. My apologies. Somebody brought this up. I really thought I got rid of it. We got off that topic quick. Delete, delete, delete. Yeah, at this point, we're waiting on the hourly. I'm not too convinced we're coming down either. Just yet. Ah. Four-hour level. Yeah, I think this is where I'll keep it. 2010, 2009.9. I think that's solid. It's our hourly and 4-hour level there. Ziggy on one today? Yeah, he was a pirate, then he was a fucking Batman. I don't know. Are you wearing a wig? No, it's a toupee. Hi, from Token Team. We love you so much. Love you too. W. Wix, are you a bar mitzvah? Am I the coming of age for a young Jewish male? What? Isn't a bar mitzvah a birthday of a 13-year-old? Those the fake dreads. Yeah, this is the Party City dreads, bro. I got these. I got 50 for the price of one. Are you Jewish? Yeah, I'm Jamaican. That's right. Are you a Pips? Yes. Can we flip the tape? Yes. Who got to it first? Green wins. Yeah, but then if we close, yeah, this is... this gets a little tough. Are you a christening? No, I'm a Hanukkah. How about you? Anybody here at Kwanzaa? No Kwanzaa's here. You're a voodoo preacher? I am voodoo. Wicks, when I close my eyes, I can't see. Yeah, and when you... Actually, I'm not even... You've ever watched the Jamie Foxx show? That's back in the day. That's how I used to stop everything. You a perfect fit for Aquaman. Except there's already an Aquaman. And Hollywood directors are not calling yet. Hey, Hollywood, what's the deal? What's the deal with Hollywood? Coming back up. Re-breaking the highs. 8 minutes left on this hourly. I guess we get no fake out and a support held. Buffalo spear hunting season is on, aren't you going? Yeah. Me and my tricycle are on our fucking way. Zoom. I gotta install the spoiler. That's it. I just robbed the market for 8 pips. Let's go. Let's go. Did you get your MFF payout? Did you? How about your FTMO payout? Did you get that one? Hey Wix, new to South Florida and was wondering if you could recommend any gyms. Yes, go to La Fitness. Any La Fitness. Just don't wear Crocs so you get fucked up in the bathroom. You ever been to Palm Coast? Plenty of times. Yes. See that as a new trend in the gym? Nah. Like, nah. I don't do the whole Crocs in the gym thing. Get yourself some fucking full-fledged sneakers, gang. Fuck's wrong with you? You want to wear Crocs? Do it on your own time. In the gym, there's no fucking Crocs. That's everybody time. Chuck Taylors, yeah. I wore the ones today, but I hate working out in the ones. Yeah, I think the fours are perfect for working out. And you know what the perfect workout sneaker is? Black Uptowns, high top Air Force Ones, all black. Like if you're coming into like a packed gym on a weekday evening, you wear black Air Forces if you want to bench or something. Like, people get out of your way when you got black Air Force vibes. You done with this machine? They'd be like, nah. I was like, nah, that's not a question. You're done with this machine, bro. Get up. You don't ask questions when you got black Air Forces on. That's a damn statement. Nah, I got too much. Nah, you see, I wasn't asking. You're done with the machine. Have a Coke and a smile, shut the fuck up, and move on. Wear high heel boots and shorts for gym. Where's your gym? The YMCA? I like to stay at the YMCA. Black Forces. How much you bench? Like probably around 200, maybe 220. I don't know. I don't max out at the gym. I don't know my max. I get up to a weight that I fail at, right? After like 3-4 sets. But I've never gone to the gym and let me do my PR. I never, ever. Probably bang on 220, 240, but. Socks to the gym. There are exercises where I will not crease my Jordans and I'll take off the J's and I'll do exercises in socks. Yeah, that happens. But I'm not walking in there in Crocs. If I got to defend myself, I throw the Jordans back on. At the very least, I use my mama's move and I fucking throw this shit at him. That's it. I'm deadly with a slipper, y'all. Let's talk about how people put the bottle on the bench to bookmark it. Nah, that's rude. You know what I do? I spill a little water on it, and nobody wants to clean it. And then I'll just walk over and be like, oh, it's just water. Just wipe it off. So. I'd never leave the bottle on. Spit on the bench. Where just do like a cat does, right? Walk over, piss on it. Up, that's mine. Man, I'm not fighting no one at the gym. True. Tired enough as it, as it is getting there. People are the ones doing circuits on multiple machines. No. Here's the thing. I always do supersets. Like every day I work out, I do supersets, right? So I'll go from one machine to the next, or I'll go with the weights to the rope, to the cables, right? But I'll never hold the machine down. Like if somebody wants to jump in, I'll always be like, all right, you jump in. Except as soon as you're done with this exercise, I'm gonna change everything right back and do my exercise, and then you can change everything. Like if you cool with that, fine. But I never tell them no. I'm just gonna tell them I'm gonna change everything right up as soon as you're done with this set. He's like, well, but I'm gonna be, man, it's not a question. I'm just gonna do it. All you need is a nasty cough. People stay away. No. But I always let people like jump in. Like the gym's busy enough, right? If we wasn't even discussing you jumping in, but you just jumped in, did your shit, and then I could jump right back in, we would save so much time. Let's not discuss it. Just jump in, do your shit, and that's it. I'm gonna be, I'm gonna be doing curls while you're over here doing flies. As soon as you're done, I'm gonna come back to the cables, Oh, that was our 4-hour close. I'm sorry. We're just yapping here, chat. There's just not much room here. 6 baby. Yeah, it should, I don't know. I can't take a position here. I can't take a buy. I can't take a sell. Not yet. See, this wasn't a level to reject that. This was a level above which I wanted to continue the drive up. But we closed below it, and we're kind of in no man's land at the moment. At this point. Gotta see more things sprint. Maybe we can do something similar to this when this candle printed below here. Maybe we can have that similar gladiator candle bring us up above here, right? Something like this, or something even steeper. If we can get this and have enough patience to wait out this drive up and this this bottom wick and actually let it close, maybe something like this we can take. I really want to come down, reject off here, this area. And the thing is, if we look back, candles come back down to the previous range to 09 to reject. They actually come down to 07 to drive, but right now it could just as well be a bearish candle that's coming in, right? But we're gonna re-break highs. I just know how far up, and I'd rather be in the drive than in like a 3-pip drive and a flip back bearish, right? So let's get a confirmation that we're driving up, or that we're going to continue with a closure above. Let's get a confirmation that we're going to reject off a support with a bottom wick here off a solid level, probably around 2010, 4-5. And then let's get a flip all after a closure above here, not before we get there. Just take both, sir. Fars, are you funny sometimes? Yeah, that's when he takes the wrong meds. when he's off the meds completely, it's borderline offensive. You miss the cold weather or nah? Nah. I'm an island boy. Oh shit. You know what's weird? Like my family, they hear me. They hear me. They don't see any of the comments here. But like the kids, probably the neighbors sometimes if I'm loud enough, right? But my family and whatever guests I have at the moment every day when like there's like a live studio audience in here sometimes, they all fucking hear me. I don't even want to know what they must be thinking about me. I don't know what they think about me, and I don't care, but it's just interesting. Sometimes I'd be like, what the fuck do I come off as to people? Like, if I was in the other room listening to me, what do you think about Kanye's new tea? Yeah, but how's that gonna impact LeBron's legacy? Oh, that was nice. Sorry, Chad. I'm just looking up at the screen. There's a bunch of people standing up applauding. Still. What are you waiting for now, Cells? I'm waiting for the market to give me an indication of where my edge is, you know, for my edge to play out. Like I said, we either need to drive up above here, or we're going to need to start closing bearish and come up with some top wicks. Everybody roll. I'm like Ali G with this shit. You give me a fucking tray, some weed, and some paper, and I'm over here like... This shit just... Smoke got Ziggy. uh, these rejections here, right? This range, we just filled it, right? So we've kind of filled your target. Now we need to set up. Tried everything. Just roll it against the ground or against the table. That was my first time I've ever rolled. Yo, chat, if I show you a picture of the first joint I ever rolled in my life, I got a picture. It's me holding it. I'm 20 years old in the picture. And I have, actually, I'm just gonna show it to you one day. I have a pot on my head. I remember like it was an actual pot on my head, and it was the first joint I rolled. I'm standing over there all goofy and shit at 20 years old talking about. Nah, I rolled it like this. I gotta find that picture. I'll find it somewhere. It exists. It does exist. Pot plant or cooking pot? Cooking pot. Like an actual stove pot on my head. Make it exist. It's the picture exists. I gotta look for it. Happy New Year. Yeah. Haven't seen you in a minute. Happy New Year to you too, Demon. You're a Jersey boy, right? I think so. I think you're a Jersey boy. Jersey. Smoke teas. Well, yeah, I got oil here. Dabs, not really. Only when I run into my boy and I'm like, roll some of them. He's like, nope. No, we do a dab. Oh, right outside Philadelphia. That's right. Born and raised on the playground is where I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool. Playing some B-War outside the school. Couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood. Yeah, I got some good memory. I got in one little fight and my mom got scared and said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air." Remember that? That was the best show ever. No, sing Afrojack? No, that's only for CPI. I was gonna buy a house, but then CPI. Cape Cod, yeah. I don't even know where that is. What do you think about the previous 4-hour no bottom wick? And this 4-hour candle will create a bottom wick and take a sell to do. I wish it did, but you got to understand that if it does do that, that's going to be the work of the next 3 to 4 hours. And the next 3 to 4 hours, there's not much liquidity, or I'm sorry, not much volume typically at this time. Yeah, New York session, we can expect that. Here, I think it might wait for like London and do that. Remember those raves back in the 90s? You're talking about the 1900s right now. This shit's gonna be yo. Check your fucking school books, chat. It's in your history books. What happened in the 1900s? We thought the world was over in 2000, right? Remember Y2K? Everybody was losing their damn minds. Remember the Dutch tulip market crash? Younger generation don't know about Y2K. Of course they don't. They're like, oh shit, damn, they came out with a new version with a new NBA game. Damn, EA Sports dropped the new NBA game. It was -4. $2012 was going to be the end of the world by Mayan calendar. Yeah, I was taking side bets on 2012. You crazy? I was all in for 2012. November 12th, 2012? No. It was 12/21/12. It was December 21st, 2012. Because I remember the date. It was 12/21/12. All right, Tom. You want to hit this? They talking about these computers already speaking languages we don't know. I watched some show yesterday where the dude was like, what if like somebody in the world already created like a sentient computer, right? That on its own sent out a signal to another computer life form somewhere in space, and some computer here on Earth that some genius somewhere in a lab that nobody knows about made, that's able to communicate on it, you know, and created like a analyzing robot, and it just, without telling the human, sent out a signal, and it's communicating with shit in space. How wild would that be? Some of y'all like, fuck that, I got hard enough time finding my feet in the morning. Fuck space. Yeah, one DMT trip. This is how you know Wix is high? No, I'm just telling a story. I'm trying. Look, there's nothing to do. You'll notice this if you spend enough time here, that I go into story mode when there's no trades. Like, we'll go into story mode for a half hour, 40 minutes. I got more stories than Walt Disney. We can go all night, bro. I'm telling you. Has he died? Should start a podcast. I would need some fire guests though, and I think I get like 1 or 2 good ones. But after that, it's like, what do I do? Call back the first guy? Hey, come back on. Episode 3. Back with the first guy. First guest, Dombo. No, that. That wouldn't make sense. First guest? No. If we ever do a podcast, it would be somebody that's very, very up and coming, right? It would be like just not, it wouldn't be trading. It would be just like just up and coming people. It would be new shit. Like people that can help the younger generation, right? Like talk about what they're doing that's different, the ideas they have that are different, that's helping them wherever industry they're in. That would be dope. It would be jokes too, because it would be the younger generation, so there'd be more, you know, more eye to eye. But then again, like it would have to be like a job, right? Like doing a podcast is a lot attached to it. I'm already streaming. I already basically do a fucking 2 to 3 hour podcast on the daily and do it elsewhere, and then also trade New York session. And like it's a lot of things. Missed the sell now. Could have been easy 14 pips. Well, then you take the sell. I'm not sold on the sell yet. Definitely a talent to entertain and catch pips, dude. Man, I'm honestly, I'm just trading. I'm not trying to entertain you, but like, this is how the discussion would be if we were just kicking it and smoking a J and just like chilling, right? If we were just like, you know, enjoying our Jamaican joint in the yard with some barbecue, this is how it would go. Ask Green. It wasn't as much jokes though, because actually it was pretty dope. It just, we had to walk around for too much. We walked around, then I had to go back, pay the meter. It was literally like a fucking like a New York session stream. I'm not a big fan of curry goat. I'll take jerk chicken and oxtail though. Making a bottom wick? Maybe. Why do I feel blessed today? I don't know. Did you sneeze? Maybe that's why. somebody pray for you? Cashing out once a week? I don't think that's a good idea. Knicks kicking Rockets ass. What's the score? To be fair, the Rockets are fucking doo-doo. When you typically make withdrawals when I need money, like when I need a lump sum of money. What's thoughts on LeBron? Yeah, you seen the way he scored that touchdown? You seen the way he scored? He hit that home run? Touchdown! What am I, Saints fans? Who dat? Who dat? What should I make for dinner? Rice-a-roni. Can you fund my trading account?
It's definitely a no for me, dog.
Who dat nation? Let's see what's going on here. So I think a closure for the hourly below 0889 here, 08.9 would be interesting. I think, let me look. We never broke the previous hourly high. Right? We never, so if we were able, if we broke this high, here's the thing. Okay. A lot of the times, well, gold is very let me start off with this. Gold's very technical, right? It creates a high, right? It creates a resistance, it creates a support, it'll retest the highs. But a lot of the times when the candle that follows a high breaks that high and flips after hitting a resistance, flips and rejects and comes back down in range for a fake out, you don't need a top wick on this candle. You don't need a next candle. Well, typically if you close, you'll notice this. If you close back in range, fucking thing, man. If you close back in range here, right? And you already have this top wick here, right? After you closed back in range, you can take sells off the rip here. Even if it does create a top wick, it shouldn't be steep, right? You'll typically just see the drive. But without this top wick breaking the previous hourly high, the previous 4-hour high, this tells me we're gonna retest the highs, and with momentum, when we retest the highs, we're gonna break it, and highly likely you head to the next resistance before the rejection. So, see, we closed right at a support too, right at our level. So we're in this range, printing sideways for now, and you really need to break the highs here and then come down into the range so we could take sells off the rip, or you can now start closing on the smaller time frames below here, and once you get those closures, then you wait for a top wick and a flip, and then you take that entry. But for now, I'm kind of forced to sit out here. Closing the gap. Yeah, shit, we're out of business. Aliens. Oh, that's the ones in Hialeah. I don't understand these questions. One thing that I'm really glad that all this happening, no matter how it's printing right now. Like, we're moving. Like, you can tell we're moving, right? The market up, down 40, 50 pips, but we're moving. It's going through these ranges. It's not just, staying stagnant. And yeah. What happened to Hank? Hey, yo, baby. Blink twice if you need help. Baby. Hey, yo. Damn. Baby was out there trading. I was like, what happened to Hank? Yo, last time my kids did that, I started running to the computer, flipping. I was like, don't touch that mouse. Can't. Who else is in here? What's up, y'all? Oh, the baby right there. Baby chilling. Baby's full margin right now. Baby, you full margin? Yo. What the fuck is going on? My screen just bugged out like that. FOMC with the baby word. How do I join the Zoom? You got to join through Wix's table. I'm sorry, through my YouTube. You got to join either Clubhouse or Wix's table. Or just go to a therapist and bring that or the recording of that noise with you. So how can I help you? What are you having issues with? What? I don't think you can help me. That's how I would be. Don't think you're gonna be able to help me. Scaling out. Okay, nice. Again, I didn't know you were scaling out initially. Karen. Oh, you're a Karen. Damn. I'm sorry. Yeah, baby cute as hell. Don't know, the 5 closed here. Can we come up? Let's see what the range here is. Let's see if we can get a 15 close here. Maybe a top wick on the next 15, something along the lines of this. Do that. Shade it in, shade it in, shade it in. What we're gonna need, these highs. It's how he's staring at the charts. It's crazy. Or I hope he's staring at the charts. He's just got Baby Shark on the screen. But it's just how he's looking at the charts. It's crazy. He's like... like he's in a position. I know it. That's how I looked when I'm not sure where to put my stop loss. Like, damn. Alright, these are good stops right here. Look, stops to be. Baby's focused. Love it. Definition of locked in. True story. It's not a loop. He's zooming in on him. Oh, maybe it is a loop. Yeah, it's got to be a loop. Now I see. Yeah, I saw. I saw. Freak me out. Said what a chill, baby. Chat. If this fucking candle comes up and flips bullish, I'm full margin in your house. I'm talking about the 4. Damn, how's Cleveland up 50 on Milwaukee? How? Oh, Giannis is not playing today. That's what it is. It's only Dame time when Giannis is playing, huh? Is Tom Lee on the National Space Station? International Space Station? No, but he does work for NASA. Any podcast plans 2020? No one's asked me to be on a podcast. I'm not out there like fishing for podcasts, but no one's asked me to be on. I think a podcast will blow us up audience-wise. I think because I think Don did a podcast with like 15 or 20,000 subs with Trading Nut back in the day, like 4 years ago or 3 years ago, maybe even less. And that, he said it blew him up. You cost too much, too controversial. Yeah, when he did Trading Nut, he said that put him on the map. Like he gained a big following after that. I think if we did a podcast like that, it would blow us up too. Was the last time you've been to Brooklyn? Last year or 2 years ago. I don't remember. TB Spain. Okay. I'm really aware that we have 30-minute FVG. What's F? I don't know. The funny vocals group or something like that. I don't know what the fuck FVG is. I've heard of it. Must be a nice place, but I don't know what it is. Yeah, the FVG, the WAP. Must be a nice place too. I just don't know what it, like where it is. Free Vegans group. Brunson MVP? I think so. What's he averaging? He's averaging what, like 28 a game? The only reason the Knicks are relevant is Brunson. I got upset. I thought they should have gotten Donovan Mitchell initially, but now that I've seen Brunson play, I don't think Mitchell would have done better for New York than Brunson. Brunson is the personality that he needed. Come down pretty fast here. There's a chance. There's a chance this could be a bottom wick for the 4 hour to drive up. Wicks, I am bankrupt. Yes, but does that change who you said you were before you went bankrupt? Does the result of what you're doing invalidate who you are? If yes, then yeah, you're bankrupt. If not, then stop complaining about it and move the fuck on. Don't tell anybody. Oh, bankrupt. Sorry. Well then, forget everything I said. Go into toddler Hank. Toddler Hank is going overboard over there. What is he locked in on? Bankruptcy is a state of mind, yeah, and the state of your financial affairs. At some point, yeah, both. What happened to Don Spam? Shh. I don't think G knows. I don't think G knows about Pam. Keep that on now. Chat, you know what I'm gonna do here? I'm gonna stay put. Waiting on this hourly to close. Maybe we have positions off the next hourly. Yeah, I'm not hopping off just yet. Bill who? Dollar bill, y'all. Damn. What we got going on the 23? Same shit. Chicken tender sub from Publix would be crazy right now. You can still get it. You got 8 minutes. It's coming for the 4-hour bottom wick quite fast. Yes, maybe, but you got to realize where you are in the small time frames as well. You can't just take that as the bottom wick with the hourly closing bearish. Everything's closing bearish, and it might be closing bearish for a little while. Maybe till the very end of the 4-hour candle where it just suddenly flips. Like, we still have to pay attention to the small time frames. We're not here to take trades, don't miss nothing, just social gathering. That's right. You didn't miss much in terms of profits. But if you weren't here today, there's a bunch of knowledge dropped in the beginning of the stream where we broke down the candles, and I believe there's value in experiencing the market live during session times, during Asia, New York, London, whenever it is. I believe there's massive value besides in doing this over sitting there and back testing through a software, and skipping candles and all of that. I mean, learn to enjoy this, right? Even though you don't feel like it, right? Let me tell you something. Champions are built on the other side of I don't feel like it, right? Because we all, right? We all at some point might not feel like it, but if half the time, like a lot of times I don't feel like hopping on stream talk 5 hours or 3 hours or whatever it is non-stop, right? But I still do it. Sometimes you don't feel like being patient for a trade, but I go according to my plan. I still do it no matter what the impulse are, right? So like, it's up to you to decide whether you want to be you want to be exceptional, you want to be great, or are you just content with staying being average, right? And that's really all that separates, the people, how people say haves and the have-nots. I'm not talking about everywhere 100% of the time, but overall, in general, like for the majority, it's just A lot of you guys are just okay with mediocrity, right? You're okay with it. You're okay with just getting by. And you can say you're not all you want, right? Well, your actions will define you. Don't answer nothing to me. Don't say nothing to me or to yourself, right? Go do. Even if you don't feel like it. Because just like I said, champions are built on the other side of I don't feel like it. Coming down here. How old were you when you started trading? I was 33. You need to use your PTO. PTO. Whenever I need words of encouragement, I'm call you. What's my PTO? I knew it was like, I thought it was going to be an L there for like leave. I don't get any paid time off. I don't have that. No retirement plan, no paid time off. I get what I put in. Two minutes here for this hourly. Yeah, I was really expecting this hourly to flip. Telling me you're almost 40? Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. What's the contingency plan if you can't trade anymore? Child labor and soup kitchen. Just to get by, just to get by, just to get by. I don't know. We good. Nick's W. That's a W. 40-year-old looking like Superman. Yeah, I think I'm in the best shape of my life. I honestly think I'm so far away from my peak, like the best shape physically and mentally. I think I'm only going to start hitting my stride in about 10, 15 years. I think I'm a good 15 years away from reaching my, you know, like some people really right? They climax, right? They reach the peak of their physical ability at 20, 24, 25. I feel like I'm not even close. I'm in the best shape of my life right now, and I think I'm a good 10, 15 years away from being my optimal self. That's how I feel. What's the end goal? We don't have a goal. Growth over goals. Okay? Growth over goals mindset. That's what you need to remember. Right? We're always getting better. There's no diplomas here because the learning never stops. You can always get better. Right? Everything else, the goals that you set, I promise you, all those goals are a byproduct of growing, right? They're just a side effect of getting better. Okay, the hourly's closed right at this support with barely a bottom wick. Look, this is what we look like. But, I think this is interesting. I think since we have no bottom wick here, previous close bullish, right? I think if we can tap, where did that drive off when it came? Yeah, if we can tap 2005.7 before making a top wick here, if we can come down to 2005 and then flip bullish, I might think of taking the bullish flip here on the hourly, because I think that'll start the drive then for the 4-hour flip. But we're gonna need to come down and make a steep bottom wick. The fuck is a 23-minute time frame doing pinned up there? For the goat. Why not? Fuck? I dip chicken in coffee and drink latte. Yeah, and then you spend 3.5 hours apologizing to your own ass. Why? Why you do this? Damn, chat. I gotta piss like a racehorse, but I don't want to miss the trade. I'll pull one of you. I'll pull a chat. Quick bottle piss? I've done that in the car. I've done that driving. It never works like you think it works. Remember that. Proud moment? No, I only had one bottle. I needed like a 12 pack. Like whenever you gotta go in the car, first of all, and like you're holding it in, it's always like a minimum a 60-second piss. Like it's like there's a reason you couldn't wait and needed to use the bottle, right? Because you really gotta go. That means it's gonna be a lot. You need to bring like 2 jugs. I was stuck with a 16 ounce. Who else is going to talk beside you? If I go, true. Whoever had the bathroom, toilet seat, living room, office idea, just get a computer chair with like a little, what do you call them? A commode, like a little commode on wheels. Right? You know those things in the nursing homes with the little yellow tennis balls on the feet so you could drag them. Little mobile bathrooms. Kitty's sitting there hovering over buy or sell. Yo, who else is in here? Oh, the baby's still locked in. Just chilling. Wix needs a chopped cheese. I love a chopped cheese right now. Yo, they got the best chopped cheese downtown Brooklyn. Right by Atlantic. Baby talking. Yeah, you see how the angle switched on the baby? Always entertainment with Wix. Yeah. Appreciate you coming through. Alright, chat. This is coming down here. Give me a second. I gotta pee. Be back. Fuck. Fuck. No, I was just telling you guys I ran into my oldest one on the way to the bathroom, which is on the other side of the house. And we had some water cooler conversation. I don't know why she's not sleeping. Wash your hands? Yeah, they smell like lavender. Damn, look at this daily. Look at this daily. This would be so sweet if it was just maybe another like 20 pips lower if it closed there. Because it's tough at this day, right? If it breaks the low now, the way I see it is we need to flip the tape, not the daily. But the way I see it, if the daily flips now with the previous 4-hour bullish, this might not be the drive yet. It might flip, give you the impression that it's driving down now and then come back up. Right? It might not. It might continue down, right? It's daily flip. But if there's not enough volume, this won't be the drive. It'll come back up, wait for London and New York, and then it'll drive. And the daily will still look like this. Will still look like it's filling the wick. Just it'll look like that a bit later. So, let's see. How to join the Zoom group for Sunday trades? You gotta join Wix's table through my YouTube. Wix taking a shower after every piss. No, but am I the only one that washes their face? Chat, honestly, every time I go to the bathroom, whenever I walk out, I wash my hands and my face. Anyone else do that or just their hands? Oh, every time I go wash my hands, I always wash my face. Only me, huh? It's weird. I think it's an Eastern European thing. Face and hands. Never heard of that? What's a face? I do that. I'm weird like that. Public restrooms, any restroom, I'm gonna wash my hands and I'll wash my face. I'll splash my face with water. And then I'll walk out the bathroom just looking like I'm soaked. Because typically, what am I gonna do? Look like I'm fucking flying through space? No. Just walk out, use a little napkin. Face, hands, and feet? No. Shut up, public. All right, chat. I mean, let's see. Let's see what happens. I don't know if this 15 closes like this. I don't know. Maybe a top wick here and a drive down if we don't just continue ripping. It's ripping, mate. But like, I think we're outside the volume time. We want this setting up at 9, right? So we can sit here. Join Wix table for weekday New York session. No, you should join it for the weekend Sunday session. Asian session. That damn baby locked in. Can we even discuss these things with the baby there? Hey baby, this shit is NC-17. Earmuffs. Put your earmuffs on. It's rated R. Don't let your girl hear you call me. I just walked. I told you I walked to the other end of the house. Everyone is passed out. Everyone is sleeping, except my older daughter. I was like, "Why are you up?" She's like, "Why are you up?" I'm like, "Look, I'm the dad. I ask questions." She's like, "So I can ask questions too. I'm curious. Why can't I be curious?" I was like, "Look, man, just go to bed. I'm going back to work." Yeah, like, why are you up? She's like, why are you up? Chat, having a daughter You know, or arguing with your daughter is just like arguing with a mini version of yourself. Just more stubborn. Yeah, I told her I didn't have time for this conversation. I had to dip. I had people waiting on me. And then I was like, go to bed. Did we close? Oh, it didn't even close yet. Didn't close below here. 30. Oh, the 15 did. Alright, so hear me out, chat. If we can tap 2008.1 and then flip, I'll take sells. And the reason I don't want the buys off the hourly here is because we had this 15 closure below, so I would need a 15 to come back and close up above. I wanted this to be off the rip. And the 15 didn't close respecting a support. You see it closed below the range. If it closed respecting a support, then maybe you could say bottom wick now breaks the low right now of the previous 15, and then we drive up, and as soon as we break this high, we take positions. But we didn't hold the support here, neither did we break the previous 15 bottom wick. So in this case, if we do come up and create a steep top wick here, breaking the previous 15, flipping this hourly bullish, and then re-breaking the lows on the hourly, which would be breaking the previous 15 low after you break the high, right? Then we might end up with positions on the break of the previous 15, somewhere here, and we are looking to fill the range down. And we also would have then that break would take us to this area where we've previously rejected to come down before. See right there across the board. So if all these things align, we might look for a position. I think 10:30 though, I'll call it. If it doesn't happen by 10:30, we'll call it. I have 2 and a granddaughter. Grandchild is the bomb though. Yeah, because you probably raised your kids right? So you can enjoy the grandkid, right? How does the saying go? What do they say? Raise your kids so you could spoil your grandkids, or spoil your kids and you'll end up raising your grandkids. Right? Ambient gold. Ambient gold it is. That's the hourly flip, right? So now that's the break of the highs. The previous hourly did respect support though. Yeah. It looks great on the higher time frame. I just out of market time, I'm not convinced that we'll drive off this hourly flip with the 15 closing below. Maybe a closure here. Let's see. Closure on the 5. 5's got no top. Yeah, I guess that hourly was a good entry. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see if it respects or not, right? But I can't take this with the 15 not respecting a support. If 15 respects a support here, then I understand that we found that we're rejecting off a support, but we broke below, so this would be more of a fake out. If it does close above, but then for a fake out, you would need to wait for the closure, right? So once this closes bullish above, you're waiting for a bottom wick and drive up. Yeah, trading or what? Well, if we break the lows, I'll take a sell. If we flip right now and break the lows, I will take a sell on the break. But if we close like we are right now, above 2007, we have a chance for buys as well. I gave 10 on the dot, maybe with spread, maybe like 8. Everyone here for the signal, no one here to drop a like? Yeah, chat. Drop a like and sub to the channel. So, right, we rejected here. Across the board. Fine, can we get this bottom wick? Let's see. Let's wait. Please delete the 2012 level, it's annoying. I'm sorry. Won't do it again. We never broke that 4-hour low, right? That's what we were looking at. We were looking at 2005.7. Alright, if we're able to tap 2007.7 and then re-break the highs here, I'll take a buy. this tap here. We are late here today. Can we flip bullish? Or is this the top wick for the hourly? In the 30, the 15, the 15, huh? Yeah, if the 15 closes below 2007 here, then I'll end up calling it. Why are you specific with the 23-minute time frame? It's you got to be here for it. It's an inside joke. But we've explained it twice tonight, so we typically never discuss it. All of a sudden tonight, we needed 2 explanations for it. You know who uses the 23 though? Elvis. Elvis told me that he trades off the 23. He uses that as the confluence. And don't forget, Elvis was here before my stream. He streamed today, and tomorrow as well. Right before my stream, you'll have Elvis. And right after my stream today, you have Kieran at midnight, Yanez for London. You have SG and Huss for pre-New York. And then you have Domvo for New York session. If you want the schedules, or if you want all the links to all the devious streamers, to everyone that's going to be here throughout the day until tomorrow's Asian session, just go to our Discord. I forgot which tab, but go search through some of the Discord tabs, or ask somebody on Discord, and they'll give it to you. They'll give you the link to all the streamers, and this way you got all the hours, all the volume hours of the market covered throughout the day, right? So you'll have 4 or 5 other streamers in between now and this stream tomorrow. Tomorrow will be our last stream of the week, right? Before we welcome the weekend. And if you want to sign up for the private session, that's on Sundays, the Sunday Unfiltered, you gotta join Wix's table through my YouTube channel. All right, 20 seconds here to go for the 15. And it's closing bullish, but below the range. Chat, I'm going to call it a session here. Is this a 30 close too, right? Let's see, can it close below here? No, it didn't. It said fuck off once again. Chat, yeah, I'm gonna log off here. The baby's killing it though over there. Baby's locked in. I need my kids to be that locked in. They're only that locked in when they play Fortnite. We tried. I waited for the closures that we needed. The market tapped some of the levels that we needed, but the good thing is it's cleared out, right? It's cleared out some range. So now from 2002, 2012, you've created, support, resistance. In between here, you have a massive range. You could still fill it, but if you get trapped in here, I think tomorrow morning we'll get out of it. Let's see what's on Forex Factory here. Tomorrow, unemployment claims, 8:30. So yeah, we have catalysts to drive us. All right, and the fact that we've created some clean range right now, I think by the time tomorrow comes, the catalyst that drives us is going to drive through all of this clean range, all of it, whether up or down. We have a lot of range to come up here. Look at this clean candle here, and we have a lot of range to come down, right? So I think tomorrow should be an aggro day. I don't know if Don will call it an aggro day, but I'm looking at the range above where we are right now with a catalyst coming, right? That's 150 pips. So we have, look at this range coming down right outside of this area where we're stuck right now, right? So with the catalyst, with unemployment claims and nothing else, we should technically try. It shouldn't be mixed numbers, right? Because it's only one folder, one red folder. So we should set up nicely and drive, whether up or down. It should be a clean drive. So maybe runners tomorrow. Make sure you tune in to Don's New York session. Yeah, the orange folders are a bit irrelevant. Maybe they'll create a bit of a whipsaw. I think the unemployment claims is what we're really looking to, to take advantage of, the volume that comes from the unemployment claims numbers. Hope y'all can change your lives like I'm trying to. Oh, I thought you meant like a live stream. Yes, absolutely. Get yourself and your family out of poverty forever for the next generation. Gang, I'm going to call it a session here. Everyone in the Zoom, thank you so much for coming through. Appreciate all yous. You guys show up on cam. The true heroes. All the loyal ones. Not afraid. And the baby showed up. P-Buck. Who's P-Buck? I've never heard of you. You must be new. We'll talk tomorrow. Yeah, come make sure you're here tomorrow and we'll do like a little mini interview. Baby's killing it. What's the baby doing over there? Yo. Damn, baby. Go to sleep. Chat, I love you. Love you all. Mods, thank you. Thank you for helping me patrol the mean streets of chat and of YouTube. Love and wisdom to you all. Everyone in the Zoom, thank you for coming through. I'll see you guys tomorrow on Don's stream or after Don's stream. And same time, same place. You already know. 8 p.m. Eastern, live here on YouTube to finish out the week. All right. That's my session. That's my time. And just like that, another Asian session is in the books. Good night, everybody.